today's video, we are going to paint this digital painting starting from zero to the final step. Let's dive in. I will do a rough drawing and place the horizon line and other objects in the drawing. This is to get the basic placement and the sizes of the components in the image. This is the first time for me painting a bird's eye view of a vast landscape. I am using image reference to draw. I do use visual references in my art. Here, as it is an establishing shot where everything is miniature size and away from the camera, I will focus on their big shapes and form. I will also look at proportions of the mountain in the foreground and the background. The foreground mountain is pointing towards the beach. There is a section of the beach and the hotels or houses, and I am drawing the basic shapes of them. I'll draw in the rough clouds. Once I'm done with the rough drawing, I'll just do an outline to clear out the rough sketch. I'll also define the shapes of the trees, mountains, and homes. Once the outline is done, I'll fill in plain colors for all the parts. I'm just trying to get in the basic colors for everything to shade it. I filled in the canvas with blue just to avoid having white canvas behind. I'll start the shading with the closest mountain and spend some time on it compared to other parts as it is closest to the camera and in focus. Here I am trying to define the overall form of the rocks and the trees. I am not painting individual rocks and trees. I am trying to look at it all as one big shape and add shadows and light to define the form. I'll follow the same process for everything else. added in some coconut trees separately because they are important to describe a beach. Now that the basic shading is done, I'll add in more details where needed and do some overall changes. I'll reduce the saturation of the mountains in the background so that they go back in depth visually. I'll try to keep the foreground mountain more saturated and detailed comparatively, adding details on the big house as it will add some structure. And this is how it looked in the end. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the effort.